Dream Team, it's your boy D Neil, back with another reaction video. Here we are with 17 weird things Swedish people do, culture fun facts. I'm intrigued, Swedes. What y'all doing out there? Before we jump in, subscribe to the channel, read notification bell, get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the description. All you gotta do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I am human. I talk back. If you got a favorite video suggestion, you can subscribe to Patreon or in the description section of the Google form link. What you got?
This video is sponsored by none other than Squarespace, the best place to go when you want to get a domain or create a website or online store. Konnichiwa from Tokyo, but this video is about Scandinavia.
Interesting. I like konnichiwa.
Or online store. Konnichiwa from Tokyo, but this video is about Scandinavia, so no more Japan stuff in this one. If you want to see what we get up to in Tokyo, go check out our vlogs from here over on our other channel. I'll put a link in the description. I asked you guys over on Instagram which videos you want me to make, and this was one of the most popular ideas. Now, all countries have their own weird customs and behaviors, and Swedes definitely are no exception. I'm Swedish myself, and a lot of these things I didn't realize were completely bonkers until I left and moved to another country. I thought this is just how people behave, it's human nature all over the world, but no, people do not behave like this everywhere. It's time to roast.
There's a lot of behaviors I'd say that I thought was normal all around the world that we do here in America, but it's actually weird in other places.
But no, people do not behave like this everywhere. It's time to roast my own country people and call them out on their strange and embarrassing habits. Okay, I'm one of them, so I'm gonna roast myself today as well. Let's do it. In Sweden, no one is ever better than anyone else. It's considered completely vulgar to brag about yourself or even slightly point out one of your good sides. If someone gives you a compliment, you can't say just thank you. Instead, you have to go like, oh no, not me, not at all, I'm not good at this at all. All this makes job interviews a kind of tricky business in Sweden. Swedish people's favorite word isn't a...
That's very interesting. But if I'm good at something, you know, I'm good. And someone asks me if I'm good, Hey, I'm good. But that's very interesting. Nobody's better than anybody else. If you're good at something, you can't talking about it or bragging about it is considered vulgar. You gotta be like, oh no, I'm okay. I'm all right at it. I'm not. Like, no, I'm working my butt off. I am good. Keep it going.
This makes job interviews a kind of tricky business in Sweden. Swedish people's favorite word isn't about love or thank you or please or oh goody or something cute like that. Our favorite word is oj. We say it all the time. It means kind of like oops and wow combined. Oj, the short little ugly word, is used instead of oh really and cool and even excuse me. Yep, if a Swedish person bumps into someone, they will simply say a little oj. This got me into trouble when I moved to London, and as a reflex went oi whenever I walked into someone. Because British people use the word oi too, but there it has a not so nice meaning. Oi. I was the rudest Londoner until I got out of the habit of oiing people on the street. You're not allowed to buy alcohol in the supermarket in Sweden. The only place you can get your drinks are at Systembolaget, a specialty shop that closes on 7 on weekdays, 3 on Saturdays, and is closed on Sundays. The lines on Friday evenings and Saturday afternoons are ridiculous. When you're walking in the forest...
That's very interesting, I feel like. I feel like you don't have to sell all kinds of alcohol, like hard liquor and stuff in the supermarkets, but it'd be nice if you had the beer and some wine in there. Just makes it easier. And so you don't have to go to the specialty shop. You can just get it all in one place. More convenient, but keep it rolling.
Friday evenings and Saturday afternoons are ridiculous. When you're walking in the forest in Sweden, because everyone walks in the forest in my country, you wear rubber wellies. In those wellies, you put crunchy crisp bread. Why? Because there are badgers in Sweden, and an old myth is that when badgers bite you, they don't let go until they hear bones cracking. So naturally, you outsmart the badgers by putting crunchy bread in your boots that will crack, satisfying the badger, and you can both leave the encounter completely satisfied.
What?
A big problem in Sweden...
Oh, we're not just gonna go past that. What? I've never known that about badgers. Is that true? Do badgers actually, like, they don't let go until they hear a bone crack? If that's true, Swedes, y'all are very smart for putting the crispy bread. You and make it crack, and then the badger walks away. That's very smart, but I've never heard that.
And you can both leave the encounter completely satisfied.
Wow.
A big problem in Sweden is the boys in the north. Sweden is a very long country, and up in the northern part it's cold, dark and gloomy. Beautiful, but oh man, the weather is tough. Also, there are no big cities and not as many work opportunities as in the southern parts, so a lot of Swedish girls have ambitions. They move south the day after graduation, trying their luck in Stockholm or Gothenburg, for example. The boys aren't as ambitious, staying behind, so there are actually whole villages in Sweden with very few young women, only a bunch of very lonely dudes. In Sweden, we don't like to
I'm going south with the ladies. Usually the guys go where the ladies go. If the ladies going south, best believe I'm making my way there, because I'm not about to live in a village full of men. I love hanging out with the bros. I love chilling with the bros, having a good time. But with no girls in the village, a few girls? Nah. We can all move south and have a good time where there's ladies around, you feel me?
Young women, only a bunch of very lonely dudes. In Sweden, we don't like to stand out. It has to do with that whole you're not supposed to brag and think you're special kind of thing. So we like dressing the same. If you walk down the street in Stockholm, you'll be convinced that you're seeing the same few people over and over again. Nope, really? We're just all imitating each other. If you want to be cool in Sweden, you'll speak super cutely to strangers. Don't ask me why this is cool, but people go like, "Hi sweetie, hey gullet, hi missy," no matter who you're talking to. Even the 56-year-old bus driver with prison tattoos is in on it. We are an extremely reserved people. We do not like talking to strangers or even talking to acquaintances.
I thought you said if you want to be cool, you talk to strangers and very nicely. I thought that was the last one.
Hate it when we see someone we know on the street, because then we have to talk to them. Before leaving the apartment, we look in the little peephole to make sure that no neighbor is out there waiting for the elevator. If there are someone there, we will wait for them to get into the elevator first, and we get the next one. If you've ever heard a Swedish person small talk, you'll understand why. Which brings me to...
You won't even just get in the elevator? What is going on?
If you've ever heard a Swedish person small talk, you'll understand why. Which brings me to... If you ask a Swedish person, "Hi, how are you?" don't expect to get a "Great, how are you?" back. Don't ask someone how they're doing in Sweden if you don't want to get depressed. We love to complain. We will tell you the gory details of our kid's ear infection, the horrible way our dentist messed up our tooth yesterday, how expensive everything has become, and how we've not been sleeping well lately. Again, it's all about not bragging about your life. Strange as it might sound, we trust society. We believe strangers are good people, and we never ever expect to be hustled or tricked. It was a shock for me moving to London and realizing that I had to watch my back. My whole life up until then, I'd just been a trusting person, because in Sweden, in general, you really can be. To sound friendly, we like doubling up words to be cute. Hej hej, tack tack, mosh mosh, puss puss, tjena tjena, god kväll god kväll. See, it works. Cute and friendly.
I do like
Again,
that.
No one is better than anyone else in Sweden, so we hate hierarchies. Your boss will always try to be just one of the guys, and you never use Mr. or Miss with anyone. We're all on first name basis. At uni,
I do like that. The boss is just kind of hanging with everybody, not trying to be above everybody, but I do like that aspect. I do like, though personally, like everybody kind of having their individuality, what makes them unique, what makes them special. I do like that. However, I do like the no hierarchy thing.
You never use Mr. or Miss with anyone. We're all on first name basis. At uni, there are no Professor this or Doctor that. It's just John and Julia, which means I didn't even know who were professors or doctors or assistants or guest lecturers at my school. They were all just people. This isn't strange. It's hygienic, people. Take off your bloody shoes. It's nasty having them on indoors.
That is
barbaric.
I agree with that.
We are one of the, if not the, most coffee-drinking people on earth. Yet we don't have different kinds of coffee. It's all just a cup of coffee. En kopp kaffe. No macchiatos or ristrettos or affogatos or espressos, it's just coffee, with påtår if you're lucky, which means a refill. Oh, there's one other type that old people drink, it's called kaffe på fat, which means coffee on saucer. Yep, they pour some coffee onto their saucer, place a sugar cube in between their teeth and then slurp the coffee from the saucer through the sugar cube. Nasty stuff, but I used to love it as a kid though.
That sounds a little. It sounds kind of, yeah. That's strange. That's a weird thing. That's a weird.
Also
thing.
through the sugar cube. Nasty stuff, but I used to
man.
love it as a kid though. We're a feminist people and it shows in our fashion. Women like to dress quite masculine because it makes us cool. Men get away with dressing hipstery, soft and cute because that makes them cool enough to be comfortable in their own masculinity. It makes for great people watching. The Swedish style is just mwah. The crossover between the kebab and the pizza, with iceberg, lettuce and everything. Oh, and sometimes the whole shebang gets covered with french fries just to get it all in there. A heart attack on a platter.
Give me that. Give me, because that sounds so good, right? She just made me hungry. I just ate, and she just made me hungry with the image of that in my head. That actually sounds
covered with french fries just to get it all in there. A heart attack on a platter. In Sweden, we don't have places that only takes cash. We have places that don't take cash at all. The coins and bills are a thing of the past and everything is done electronically in Sweden. Very futuristic. So yes, Swedish people are f***ing weird, but I'm pretty sure you guys are just as weird, only in different ways. If you want to hear more about life in Scandinavia, David and I made a podcast episode about growing up in the north. I'll put a link in the description if you want to check it out. But now it is your turn to share with the rest of us the strangest bloody thing people in your country do. I've heard that Spanish people believe in the Christmas poop man, for example. Can you top that? Talk to you down in the comments. A big thank you to my lovely sponsor Squarespace.
What is the Christmas poop man? No, but I absolutely love this video. And just like she said, every country has its weird things that the people do that are normal there, but are weird to everybody else. So I love this video. That's all we got, though. If you guys got a favorite video you want to see me react to, you can subscribe to Patreon, or in the description section or your Google form link, hit the link, fill out your suggestions, send it to me. Want me to get to yours faster? Fill out premium. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Ring notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up so it gets suggested. Social media, Patreon, all up top. You want to subscribe to any of it? Put all the links in the description. All you got to do is hit the link, follow me, talk to me. I love talking to you guys. You guys are the most incredible team on YouTube. It's your boy D-Neil. Out.